April? Huh?
Yes. I did in the morning.
You did this morning.
I didn't eat lunch.
Go pull out that bread already. You want some grilled cheese?
You know how to make grilled cheese? Yeah.
Well, let me roll up. I'll be out in a minute. Boy. Oh boy. Woo! Woo! What a day. Hey, Big Mama off of work. What's up? Big Mama off work. What's happening? Get off one job, go to the next. What's up? What's happening? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Manir, is that how you say that? What's happening, baby? How your little country ass doing today? Oh, 'cause she's a blessing. What's happening, baby? How you doing? Hello, everyone. I'm just now getting off work. I was supposed to quit this morning, but I decided not to. I decided to, give it a little more time. Because the people fucks with me and I fucks with the people. Amen. But anyway, I'm back home, thank God, and I'm ready to get in this lab. Y'all got a single coming out. Y'all know that. Show that wagon. Show that wagon. Ooh, honey, don't get me to thinking I got a big old booty, honey. If I had a wagon, baby, I wouldn't even be no good. I ain't even gonna hold her. I ain't even gonna hold you. Got a little, got a little palm action. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little more than a little palm action, but if I'm showing some wagon, I need to be getting paid. Right. You asked me to be a scripper, ain't it? Did you ask me to be a scripper? You know what I'm saying? Because we might need to work that on out. We got to talk to the man about it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We might need to work that thing on out if that's what you're requesting. Let me find out my Facebook, my YouTube family, I got some special requests. Because, baby, I don't mind. I could still dance. I could dance. For real. It's in me. It ain't on me. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to say something real quick. I'm back to actually, I got to do a quick little picture for this cover. I've been so busy. But anyway, I was at work today, finna quit. Thinking about quitting. I wasn't about to quit. I was thinking about quitting. I was like, how long I'm gonna be in this motherfucker? Before I get the hell on up out of here, then my boss, she gave me a couple of little books. Y'all know how y'all be getting them books from the job, when you're doing a good job. And I was like, damn, you just gave me a whole lot of them hoes, you know, to buy a couple of things. And I appreciate that. But anyway, that ain't the reason why I ain't quit. When I first got there to this job, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know, individuals who, you know, people got to warm up to you. They don't quite like you. You know, you got to kind of feel them out. They got to feel you out. So I had a conversation with somebody today. And this particular guy, he was trying to feel me out. He had been trying to feel me out since I've been at this job for the last 3 weeks, I believe. Today he decided to talk. And I was like, I was shocked. I didn't know how to, you know, take it. Because he been staring me down, you know, the whole time. The last 3 weeks, he been staring me down. I'm talking about clear directly off in my eyes. You know, when I take him to go do activities, this man be on me like all day, right? So today, he decided to talk. And I don't know what made him want to talk today, but I was for it. But the man ended up telling me, and I don't want to say too much of his business, because then you could kind of look up his story. Maybe one day if I ask him if he mind, then I'll tell his story. Probably after I leave the job or whatnot. I just don't want to say too much. But he was telling me that his son had, I don't know how we even got on the subject. He said something about him having a wife and kids. And I asked him how many kids he had. That's how it happened. I said, how many kids you got, Mr. Such and Such? Hold on, I got to find an ashtray. I said, how many kids you got, Mr. Such and Such? Damn, my phone need to be charged up too. And he told me how many kids he got. And so he told me that he lost his first one. He lost his first son. He lost his son back in the day. Yada yada yada. You know, as you know, hearing a conversation like that, you like, oh, you seen that? You seen? Let me see. Cause I feel like it getting kind of thick back there. I just feel like it's ooh, you talking about this one right here? You talking about that one? Baby, I kind of feel like it getting kind of fat back there if I ain't. Let me pull this back for we could. You see what I'm saying? Ooh, what kind of little fat back there? You ain't lying. What's up? So anyway, talking to the man, he told me that his older son had passed away. He told me he passed away in a plane crash. So he explained to me what, and his son was a famous football player. So if you follow me. But he passed away in a plane crash, and then he went into detail about the story. And, you know, thereafter, he lost his wife about 8 years ago, I think. But after that, and just told me his whole, you know, not his whole life story, but enough for me to understand that he going through something. What's up? We're about to have a problem. Oh, you saw me? Yeah. Why you saw me? I was just trying to see how big my butt was. Mm-hmm. You done got me in trouble. Look at here. I said I gotta talk to the man. Have problems. I did. Didn't I say I gotta talk to the man? I did say that first. So yeah, okay. So I'm the man. You should come talk to me, baby. This probably a business situation, right? It ain't a business situation. A lot of them celebrities over there have business. Come here. He just said what happened in the business situation. Come here. He just said he's sorry. Come here, baby. He just said he apologized. He said he apologized, my brother. Oh. Baby, you the only one hitting it. You the only one hitting it and getting it. So, shit. Every night, as a matter of fact. But look at here, let me get back to my story. Sorry, baby, I ain't gonna twerk no more. Baby, you know that's what I do. Not no more. Okay, this part of my life. Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to go back, regurgitate back to my old way. But I tell you what, I'll be dancing. Baby, can I twerk? You gotta let me twerk one time on my birthday. You do that before I can show these people. Huh? You do that when I don't tell you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a part of my life. It's in me, not on me. Anyway, when I don't let you.
Don't get
not in front of people. Okay, baby, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize, Big Daddy.
I had a belt in the
Oh, I apologize, Big Daddy. I apologize.
Clean across your ass.
Listen, you ain't never got to. You ain't got to worry about it again.
Yeah. Until I see it on my phone.
You ain't never got to worry about it again, Big Daddy.
Live from the other room.
You ain't never got to worry about it again, Big Daddy. See what the hell you did?
Say something else.
So check the moon. So the bottom line, the point I'm trying to make is so many people go through so many things. And I just said this not too long ago because somebody had asked me in front of all of the residents at this job when I first started this job, hey girl, so how you like the job? I said, you want the truth or a lie? She said, I want the truth. I said, well, it can be taxing, and it can be taxing because of the individuals, not just the people that work there, but the residents that live there, because they can be really tough and hard on you. And these ain't no people with like, mental disabilities. Like some of them might have that, but it's not like, working with people with autism or something like that, like, mental health. These are people who are in rehabilitation, meaning they have their full mind, they just can't use their bodies adequately enough, to live on their own. Anyway, when she asked me that, I said, you want the truth or a lie? She said, I want the truth, of course. So I gave her the truth. And I said, there's a lot of people up here that just mean-hearted. They mean-hearted. They mean-hearted, mean-spirited. You know what I'm saying? And I said, but the thing is, I get it. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and I was sitting up in a rehabilitation center, okay, paralyzed or have stricken with cancer or missing limbs, or there's so many different reasons why somebody can be in a rehabilitation center. And it just made me thank God, like, that I keep the same mindset, because the reason why I'm saying this is because when you come across people in public, even if it's in public, not even just at your job, not just at a rehabilitation center, if you have to deal with people, period, sometimes you got to deal with their attitudes and a lot of bullshit. But if we just think about things here before we go off, the next time we ready to cuss a motherfucker out, the next time we getting ready to hand it to them, let me see what somebody just said. See if I got to get their ass up off of here. They're I mean, whatever the reason is, that it ain't my business. It ain't my problem. But before you go to cuss other people out or to take certain shit personal, remember, these people are going through something. It's probably something they're going through. Everybody ain't happy and shit. Everybody don't wake up jolly and shit in the morning. Some people done lost their parents. They lost their children. They lost their dog. They've been stricken with illness. They might not have nothing to eat at home. They might have whatever the issue is.
What you want to eat?
I don't know. I don't know. But whatever their issue is, it ain't my issue. But I think we as adults and human beings need to understand that some people, and that doesn't give, I'm not saying that gives anybody the right to mistreat you or, be rude or none of that. But sometimes we just got to stop and think, like, they can have an issue. They can really have an issue. And today I found out what this man's issue was. And not only did I not know that he probably had whatever kind of issue he had, because hell, you at a rehabilitation center. I mean, who the fuck want to be there? Nobody wants to be there. But it's always good to, when you come across people, make people like remember who you are. I'm very memorable. I am. I know that. I like to leave an impression. You'll never forget me if we meet in person. That's just how it go. If you see me again, you go, what's your name? Yeah, because I'm always going to make sure I leave an impression on you in a positive way, in a positive light, unless you want me to cuss your ass out. You know what I'm saying? So you go back and, it just depends on what the situation is with me. But, that's just what it is. So as this man, now I know how he's been trying to fill me out this whole time. Just so he can open up. And because me and him was by ourselves, I'm glad that he did, because it gave me a chance and an opportunity to hear somebody else's story. And I hear people's stories every day, but you just don't hear a story like that. Like, I want to go in depth, but then I don't want to go too in depth because, yeah, I had to look up look up his son's story. And I was like, damn, that was big. Like, that was big. I ain't trying to name drop right now, but later on, if he give me the permission after I quit this job, because, we do have, HIPAA, you can't violate HIPAA, but I just say this to say that, be kind to people, be good to people, and don't take that shit personal when people be mean and say dumb shit. Just let that shit roll off your back, cause them motherfuckers got an issue, not you. No shade. No, I shouldn't say motherfucker, but sometimes it be like that. You don't, I got a family member that told me every the fuck time I talk to this whopperhead asshole, she tell me what issues she had with me. And then finally one day I said, boy, sweetheart, ain't that your issue? Because your issue and my issues ain't the same issues. My type of issues is what are we gonna have to eat tonight? I don't like to have issues with people. I don't like to hold grudges. I don't like to do none of that, because that don't make you live long, and it make you ugly in the eyes. And that's why she got a fucking whopper head now. But anyway, that's all I had to say. I'm glad that he opened up to me, and just listening to the story was like, whoa. Whoa. To see the hurt in this man's eyes, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. And I'm glad that we had that time. But y'all be good to people. For real. If you can stand it, be good to people. Oh, I ain't even fire up the lab. I gotta fire the lab up. I got to fire the lab up on the day. That's all. Be good to people. Make your heart a little softer. Sometimes people are really going through it right now. Folk can't even afford food, yo. Like they gotta choose between paying their bills and buying groceries. For real. It's tough out here. So we just never know. So it's always, a smile always goes a long way. Straight up. Matter of fact, I was at the job and I saw these two muffin head bitches. I believe they was talking shit about me. You know how when people be talking shit about you. Meanwhile, both of y'all got a muffin head and you're both not even attractive. And the lady, she walking around like she got a stick up her ass. I ain't know where to ask her, get her some motherfucking X slash. Cause ma'am, do you have the boo boo? That's the kind of thing I be talking about. People talk shit about you, and then meanwhile, look how you look. That's why you gotta be careful about talking about people, or you gotta see what kind of situation they into. Like, man, both of y'all don't have no room to talk over here, looking like how you look. A lot of times when you talking shit about somebody and gossiping and stuff, you could really read them their whole life. I don't know about you, but I can. I can read a bitch. I'll read a bitch for filth. In a good way. Because it's always something that a pussy motherfucker could be doing. Instead of being evil and ignorant. You know. Those type of people you still have to smile at. And I do. I be smiling. I just be smiling. Cause no matter what you don't like about me, I'm still finna to come and get this. I'm still finna to be all up and through here. I'm still finna to make it happen. Ain't shit you finna to do to make me get the fuck on. So we might as well just get along until I get the fuck on. So anyway, that's just how I go in my world. That's how I go in my world. Fire me up a lab, fire me up the lab, and fire up my blunt. That's what it's about. I gotta get my voice ready. Who this is? What did he say? What did he say? I love looking at Cora Digest. I swear I be reading Cora Digest. My husband is enlisted in the Army National Guard. He went through MEPS, signed as a 6-year contract, took an oath. His basic training started April. Can he still back out, and how? Wait a minute. He took an oath. Wait a minute. I don't know if he could back out. My husband enlisted in the Army National Guard. He went through MEPS, signed a 6-year contract. Because it's a contract. How the fuck you back up out of contract? You better have a good reason to back up out of contract. And took his oath, and basic training starts April. He still could back out, and how? So So why he backing out? Because he's scary. That man, I got scared. I'm going to give you an answer, and you're not going to like it, but it's the truth. I'm going to give you the hard truth for someone else. Oh, he finna give it to him. I'm not. I'm not finna to read none of this. I'm gonna just read a little bit. My friend did what you want your husband to do. I can't. I can't. Damn, you wrote all of this. You wrote all of this for a motherfucking stranger. I can't do it. I can't read all that for a stranger. What it is? What it is? What it is? I have a cat who only uses the restroom outside, and last night I accidentally left the cat door and unlocked and went to bed. Woke him up trying to get a they got her and let him in the bathroom. Found this in the shower. Does anybody know what this is? I'm worried. What might be wrong with? What the fuck is that? Ah, what is that? What the fuck is that? Look like So you mean to tell me a cat? Wait. Cats eat rats too? They eat mice? I thought they just killed them. I had a cat that would do this. She would leave the stomach of whatever squirrel she killed outside the front door. Cats will kill something and take the stomach out. How does that happen? I have questions. This motherfucker cat done took a stomach out of nigga. Damn. I mean, took the stomach out of nigga. Strumming the pain with his finger, singing my life with his word. Ooh, I don't even want. Ooh, that's a stomach. Look like a mother. This shit look like it. Hi Ty, you got 5 minutes? It's time for your class. Okay, let's do a little Duolingo right quick. Let's do a little Duolingo. They say you do good practice, stay on track. Good practice, stay on track. We learning Spanish today. First of all, ho. What you mean? Singing my life with his word, killing me soft. This ain't right. With his song. Let me sign in. I ain't got time. Google. Learn a little Spanish. Learn a little Espanol. Oh no, Espanol. Oh no. Oh no, Espanol. Oh no. Okay, let's go. Cause let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. I'm gonna show y'all how much Spanish I know. Allow notification. Let's do a quick little 5-minute. Quick little 5-minute situation. What the fuck going on?
I bought tickets for a flight that lands at 10 a.m. because I prefer an early arrival.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? What does arrival mean? Stay at a place, leaving a place, getting to a place. Of course, getting to a place. Like, come on. Come on, we ain't slow. We ain't slow around here. I mean, like, what you mean?
Excuse me.
First of all, why am I learning English? I already know English, but maybe we need to learn some more. What you say?
Excuse me. Do you know our arrival time?
We should be in New York at 3 o'clock. p.m., we should take off our hats. I know a couple of hoes that need this. I know a couple of hoes that need
Travelers
this.
can take a short ride on a shuttle to
But that-
travel
but this
between
is
two nearby
English.
places.
We ain't trying to learn English. We know English. You know what I'm saying? We know English. What we doing here? What we doing here? What we doing here? How do I change it? I gotta figure out how to change it. How do I change it? The language, that is. Profile. How do I change all these features? I don't know. And I definitely ain't finna figure it out right now. I got shit to do. I really do. I got shit to do right now. I said I was gonna give him 5 minutes, but I ain't even got time to do that. Cause why is it English? I'm learning. I'm learning Espanol. I'm learning Espanol. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm learning Espanol. Here we go. I'm learning Espanol.
Mujer. Soy.
Hombre.
Yo.
Okay. Hombre, man.
Yo. Soy. Mujer. Soy.
Soy I. Damn. Soy.
Mujer. Yo.
Oh, this too much. Thank you.
Mujer. Soy. Mujer.
Period. That's how you do that. I'm playing Duolingo. Watch this. Trying to push it down like this.
Soy.
The boy. El Niño. What am I supposed to put right here? Am I supposed to spell it? Type the missing word. Oh, nah. I know y'all ain't supposed to be having me spelling. Thank you, though. Appreciate you.
Yo. Soy.
Mujer.
Niño.
Mujer.
Niño. Soy. Yo.
Mujer.
Oh.
Mujer.
Yo. Soy. Yo.
Oh.
Soy.
Oh.
Soy. Yo.
El niño, la niña.
La mujer.
What it mean?
Yo soy un niño.
You soy. What he say? What did he say, my
Yo
bro?
soy un niño.
Yo soy. He said so. I don't see
Yo
no.
soy un niño.
I don't know what he said. This getting bored. I quit. I feel to quit. I'm done. I'm finished now. They done pissed me off. I'm already done. I think that was about 5 minutes. I think that was about 5 minutes at that point. Because this ain't what I want to learn.
Yo soy un hombre.
I am a man. Type the missing word. I can't. Type the missing word. What did it say? Hombre. Homeboy. It ain't got no. The man. El hombre.
La niña.
La niña. Okay, it want me to say it. La niña. Bitch, what you mean it don't sound right? That sound perfect to me. Say it again.
La niña.
La niña. Did you like, what's up? Did you say good job or something? Say good job or something. Anyway, I gotta go. My battery is about to die, honestly. That was 5 minutes. I feel like I gave them all. I gave my all. One night. Yeah, I'm done with that. That was fun. I guess I gotta go charge my phone. Bye, y'all. I got to go. Where my thing at? And y'all take y'all little country ass cat. I'll be back as soon as time allows. Okay. Y'all take